Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Midwife Gifty here. In today's video, I'm going to be talking to you about some of the warning signs that you need to look out for during your pregnancy. If you experience any of the following things I'm going to be talking about, please make sure that you are seeking medical advice, speaking to a midwife or your doctor to make sure that they are giving you the care that you need. Number one is if you are feeling like your baby's movements are a problem. So from 24 weeks of pregnancy, we expect you to feel baby movements every day. It may not be in any certain pattern or ways or anything where baby moves at this time or anything like that, but you need to make sure that you are feeling movements and you are not concerned. So if you are concerned with baby's movements at any time at all from your 24th week going, you have to make sure that you are seeking medical advice. Okay. Number two, if you have any bleeding during your pregnancy, doesn't matter how many weeks you are, if you are experiencing bleeding, whether it's from the early stages of pregnancy or later on in your pregnancy, we do not expect you to have any bleeding during pregnancy. So if you are having a fresh red blood coming from down below, then please seek medical advice because this is not normal and it needs to be investigated. Another thing to also look into is if you are having any itching, such as itching especially in your palm, in the soles of your feet, or it's all over your body, but it's constantly there, okay? This is not your itching where you feel itchy on your stomach, or when you have a shower, it goes away. It's there during the day, but not at night. Not this type of itching. This is to do with your liver function. There's a condition very rare, but it's called obstetric cholestasis. And this is to do with your liver function. If there is something else going on with your liver and there's something, there's a problem, you will need to be investigated. You will need to see your medical professional. They will need to do some blood tests to just rule this out. And if there is the concern, then at least they can deal with it. Okay, this is a very rare condition. But if you start to feel any itchiness at all during your pregnancy, this is more especially during your third trimester towards the ending of your pregnancy. So if you are feeling any itching consistently being there all the time, you are always itchy, it doesn't matter what you wear, it doesn't matter if you have a shower, you're always itching in your palm, in the soles of your feet, and all over your body, then please seek medical advice, okay? Another thing to look out for that is not normal is if you start to feel wet all the time. If you are pregnant, you are likely to have increased discharge. This is very common and is very normal. However, what is not normal is if you're feeling really wet all the time, like you put on a panty liner and you come back in an hour and it's always wet. You change it again, you go back again and it's wet. We do not want you to be having this sort of sensation because it could show or it could mean that your waters have broken, which is the amniotic fluid around the baby is either broken or is leaking. And this needs to be addressed, okay? Depending on which gestation you're at, we will not want you to be having any waters coming. Of course, if you're full term or if you've gone to your due date, you're over 37 weeks and your waters are broken, we're not going to be as worried as we would if you were below 37 weeks gestation. So if you are experiencing this and your waters are broken, you need to get seen. Whether it's okay at the right gestation or not, you still need to be seen. But especially if you are below 37 weeks and you're feeling wet all the time, you're not sure what's going on, you're not sure why you're leaking, then please seek medical advice so you can be checked and monitored to make sure that everything is okay. The other thing that you need to be making sure that you're not feeling is feeling of fever. If you're having, constantly feeling cold, shivery, you are taking some, pain medication or anything like that, but it continues to carry on and you're feeling feverish when the medication wears off and you're back again feeling okay when you take the medication, please contact your doctor and get in there to be observed. You may need to have some blood tests done. They will need to also check on your baby that everything is okay with you and baby. All right, so please, if you're feeling feverish, if you have a temperature of more than 38 degrees, please do go in and get seen to or call the hospital or your doctor to get some reassurance. Another thing to also be mindful of and what is not normal is if you are having continuous headaches, you're having headaches all the time. When you go to the hospital, they're saying your blood pressure is high, you're having any flashy lights, you know, any sort of visual disturbances, or you are just feeling always, you know, some epigastric pains, any, you know, shoulder tip pains, this is to do with blood pressure, okay? So preeclampsia is a condition where your blood pressure can be very, very high, and this needs to be addressed. It may be that you may need to be put onto medication to control your blood pressure, but, you know, it's very, very serious condition that needs to be addressed, that needs to be medicated, or you need to be observed, you need to be checked out, and your baby also needs to be monitored. So if you are starting to have headaches all the time, you are feeling like your vision is disturbed, you are having any sort of high blood pressure, you may be doing your own blood pressure at home, and you find that you're getting really high readings, this needs to be addressed. You need to get seen to, you need to get checked, and make sure that everything is okay, especially for you and of course your baby as well. Hopefully these are some of the warning signs that you should not be experiencing, and if you do experience any of this, please make sure that you do well to go in to get checked and get seen and observed and get your baby monitored as well. Okay, remember, during your pregnancy you must make sure that you are doing some form of exercises, at least half an hour of exercise in a day, which is whether going walking, swimming, or some kind of pregnancy yoga, which will be great for you and your baby. You must make sure that you are drinking lots of water, your 2 liters of water every day, to help keep you well hydrated, to help you pass urine enough to clear your bladder always. And also make sure that you're eating very well and very healthily to give good nutrients to your body and of course to your baby as well. Make sure that you are taking a lot of iron-rich foods to help with your iron levels, that your iron doesn't drop too low during your pregnancy. Okay, hope this information was useful to you. And if you do like information like this, please subscribe to the channel, like this video, and share it with anybody that you feel will get some benefit out of it as well. Thank you so much for returning to the channel, and I look forward to seeing you again in the next video. I will see you as well on the live on Friday evening, London time at 8 p.m. Hope to see you there. Take care. Bye.